I see nobody, nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey.
So jumping right on in, we've already prepped her skin with some of the rose water spray. I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I'm just taking a foundation brush to put it on her skin, and then I'm dabbing it out with the Beauty Blender.
Unexpected, 'cause I hate when the moment's expected. I don't care for you.
Moving right along to concealer, we're using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Concealer in Sand. I'm just going to go ahead and put it under her eyes. I'm mixing it with the medium shade because I want to make sure that it's not too bright and too contrasted with her skin. Now that we've placed that on, I'm using the smaller tip of the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to go ahead and pounce that into her skin.
So you don't pay it no mind. We live with no lies. Hey, hey, you're my favorite kind of night. So I love when you come unexpected.
Going right along to the eyes, we're going to be using our Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm starting off with the color Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to roughly brush that all over her lid. This is acting as both our transition and our lid shade, so you can do as messy as you want.
'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it, and you deserve it. The way you work it, girl, you earned it.
Moving right into a deeper shade, we're using Rebel. It's kind of like a mauvey brick tone. I'm going to go ahead and deepen up her outer V. I want to make sure that this look is both light but accentuates her eyes. She does have really big eyes, which is awesome, so you want to make sure that you're putting your colors accordingly.
Made us believe that was only ours. Convinced we were broken inside. Inside. 'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it, and you deserve it. The way you work it, girl, you earned it.
Now, because I wanted to add a little bit of glam, I went in with Funny Girl. It's like a nice champagne glitter, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the center of her lid. I did like the way it came out, but it was a little bit runny, like the fallout was crazy, so it ended up going into her tear duct, which ended up being a good idea, so I put it in her tear duct as well.
You make it look like it's magic, 'cause I see nobody, nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, hey, I'm so used to being used. So I love when you call.
Moving right along, this is optional, but I did want to give her a little bit of boldness, so I went in with a NYX pen liner. I'm just going to go ahead and softly define a wing. I didn't want anything too dramatic. This is supposed to be a back to school look. You don't want to look crazy, you just want to look fresh.
'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth
We're going to move it right along to the rest of her eyes. I'm going to go in with this mascara. I didn't end up really loving it because it did have a lot of clumpiness. I guess it's the wand or the formula. It's probably the formula actually. But go ahead and put on whichever mascara you desire and make sure you hit your bottom lash line.
You know our love would be tragic, so you don't pay it.
Moving along, this is optional, but I do like to set my face because with long school days you just get oily after the end. I'm going in with the NYX Set Don't Fret setting powder, and I'm just dabbing it in with my beauty blender. It is damp, so it's allowing the product to mesh with everything else that's on the skin. Next up, I am warming up her skin with some Lorac Tantalizer bronzer. It is a peachy, more warm bronzer, so you can double it up for blush. So I'm just hitting all the areas where I would normally contour. Next up, I'm using the NYX Baked Blush. I'm going to go ahead and hit the apples of her cheek, but I'm blending it back into the bronzer just to make sure that it's nice and diffused. Now you can go in with any liner and lip product that you would prefer. She does have this signature lip. She loves like a rosy mauve lipstick, so I went in with her combination, but you can definitely just put on a gloss or a balm. It's as glamorous or as low-key as you want it to be.
Girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it, and you deserve it. The way you work it, girl, you earned it. Girl, you earned it.
I'm slightly overdrawing her lips just because I want to make sure that they look nice and plump. But like I said, this is totally optional. You can definitely just abide by your lip line.
You make it look like it's magic, 'cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey.
Alright, so there you have it. This is it, our nice and fresh back to school look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
'Cause I hate when the moment's expected. I don't care for you. I don't care for you. 'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're